bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse open sleigh. Very good.
Who in God's name do you think you are?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't introduce myself. Well, I have lots of names. John Hammond. Kris Kringle, Santa Claus, Father Christmas, or Nicholas. I'm not just a whimsical figure who wears a charming suit and affects a jolly demeanor. You know, I'm a symbol. I'm a symbol of the human ability to be able to suppress the selfish and hateful tendencies that rule the major part of our lives. If you can't believe, if you can't accept anything on faith, then you're doomed for a life dominated by doubt. But Mr. Collins is completely mistaken. My workshops don't exist in the physical world. They're in the dream world.
People would say they could see the fleas. Oh, I could see the fleas, Mummy, can't you see the fleas?
There isn't any way in which the gentleman can have seen my workshops. They're invisible. He thought I looked like Santa Claus. Again, thank you so much. I shall never forget you. And in all my travels past, and all my travels yet to come, I'll never find a better friend.
Welcome, everybody, to our Christmas special for 2022. This is the Jurassic Park Podcast, and I am your host, Brad Jost. We are so glad that you decided to join us this holiday season. I know there are far more important things this time of the year, like being with your families and friends, giving back to those in need, and truly making it special for everyone around you. So we really, really appreciate any amount of time you choose to spend with us. It really makes us feel special. Now, like in previous years, we have put together a very, very special presentation featuring myself and Travis Stevens as we dive into some of the absolute best holiday tracks you have ever heard. And I gotta say, it's truly impressive that we were able to amass even more music for you all this year. So I think it's time to sit back, relax by the fire, and get ready for our fifth presentation from LIFE TIMEZ Records. Enjoy. It's that incredibly magical time of the year where all of your loved ones gather to spread kindness to one another, and here at the podcast, we are continually bringing you some of our most special projects around this time of the year. And as always, I have my good friend and colleague, Travis Stevens, here to sift through this beautiful visual document. And it says here that Travis loves going on long hikes to watch bears sleep. Okay. And we want to reveal something incredibly amazing, and you may want to get your butts out of your seats for this one, because you got to get up and applaud, and we are incredibly excited to bring you our fifth installment of our holiday extravaganza. It's almost too spectacular, and it may bring you to tears, I think. Right, Travis?
Oh, I couldn't agree more. I couldn't agree more. Wow. What a treat. We got to see this past July. I've been jumping out of my skin to share this with the community.
And let's tell you what that is. So we got a chance to see something truly, truly incredible. And we're branding it here at the podcast as the LIFE TIMEZ Records, the Jurassic Holiday Songs of Our Lives collection, a performance 65 million years in the making, live in concert. Did you hear that?
It's
live. Live in concert. Can you believe it? Can you believe that we got to hear 8 of these just incredibly beautiful songs live in person? That's unheard of for me and you. We never have gotten to do that yet.
Never live. And the thing that gets me a little emotional every time I think about it, this is for a good cause. We all have heard of the DPG. This concert was put on through the efforts of special members of the DPG, benefiting black market dinosaur rescue initiatives around the world. Did you hear that? Around the world.
The world.
What better way to celebrate the holidays
Yeah, we think that it's always time to give back around this time of the year. And what better a cause here in this world where we live in, where dinosaurs are getting thrust upon the earth in many, despicable ways. And what better way to celebrate than to give back, right? We're going to give back to those causes. So I think
I'm going to give back.
We're all giving
I can tell you. Now, the holidays can feel so chaotic, and we're always talking about chaos in this community. We need to have some measure of control to feel comfortable, and that brings me to our first song that I heard at the concert with you. You know which one I'm talking about.
Oh, I totally know. And let me tell you, it's the response, that typical response you get when things get out of hand. And I think a track like this goes well for the cause that we're trying to get out into the world this year. So let's take a listen, because this is something you're not going to want to miss.
Haul out the tasers, here comes the ACU to get control again. Wielding non-lethals, they got their body armor, and they're set to go now. Because it's just a little hybrid, just a lonely hybrid. Trank it and return it to its cage, it will be fine. And yes, it's just a little hybrid, probably not too violent. The ACU will catch it now.
Wow. I mean,
My.
I remember hearing that live for the first time, and let me tell you, my mind exploded. It was just, that emoji that is just a face with the brain exploding. That was me.
Exactly that. And did you hear the roar of that crowd at the beginning of the song? They knew what was coming. T-Rex can't roar like that. That was powerful.
No, I mean, look at this. Imagine a moment. Now, just go with me here and just close your eyes. Ready? Close your eyes and imagine a moment in time where just you and 3,000 other individuals just bask in the ever-loving light of this live production. That's what me and Travis got to experience. We got to do that. And you could too, if you want to purchase this beautiful document here. It is just, I cannot tell you, because in the past we've only done audio formats, but this time you get more. You're getting more.
And in the past, people, we've given you vinyl, we've given you 8-track, we've given you cassettes, we've given you CDs. You also have those options this year. We don't want you to think we're going to take anything away that we might not normally put out there. But Brad, are you ready to tell them what we and our intern Todd have put together for the people?
Well, look, I mean, I'm not going to go through all the options just yet, but let me tell you about my favorite option, okay? Now, this might not be the most popular option out there, okay? But let me tell you, nothing reminds me of a good old-fashioned Christmas like popping in, a nice little VHS tape and just hearing that crackle. You hear that crackle of the tape
the tracking's adjusting.
It's adjusting. You get the white fuzz every now and then, and honestly, like I would actually pull out an old TV, sit it down. I'm sitting next to the fire. Imagine that. Remember I said close your eyes? Keep them. You're still closed. They're still closed.
Yeah,
no, they should have been closed the whole time. I didn't say open them yet. But imagine.
No, I didn't open them.
Okay, good. But imagine that your eyes are still closed, and I'm next to a fire. Just imagine me there, with a little TV, okay, and the VHS player. I'm trying to figure out the tracking. I'm trying to figure out that I gotta rewind it. Did I rewind it last time? And then I press that play button.
Are there batteries in the remote? Because
I'm sitting on the ground, so I don't even need the remote. I'm just sitting there right there. I'm just hitting those buttons. But it just reminds me of being a child. It just I was focused on all kinds of stuff as a child, and that was perfect for me.
I love it. Yep, I'm right there with you. Now, I start to think about our next track, because the people obviously need to get a flavor of what's coming. This next song has a more traditional kind of vibe, like what you're describing, that classic VHS experience. This has more of that sacred, traditional feel to it. And I think a lot of the community is going to appreciate that.
Yeah. Now, let's go ahead. Let's let the crowd take us in here because you're in for a treat.
What dinos this so cute and small down in the pit to be fighting? It bit off a head, Oviraptor's dead, and upon Rain's fingers he's biting. Lystrosaurus, not a dinosaur, but a therapsid. Lystrosaurus, also it's more closely related to mammals.
The thing that strikes me hearing that, we have the collection of the most paleontologically accurate dinosaur-based holiday music out there, bar none.
Yeah,
Bar none.
you're not gonna get anything like this anywhere else. And let me tell you, when I was in there, I was sitting in my seat, and then I'm not knowing what kind of music I'm about to get because I looked at the brochure before I got there. I thought it was all just acoustic music. I thought there was gonna be a person out there on stage, and then. First off, we got that amazing first track, but when they rolled out that massive grand piano, I couldn't believe what I was hearing. I was like, is this Elton John? Is that Billy Joel? I don't know.
I know.
I couldn't believe it. It might as well have been.
He was in the program, but it was just an ad. He was coming about a month later.
Oh, yeah. No, look, I don't think we even needed him. It was beautiful as it was, but this is something you absolutely can't miss. Now, one thing we haven't mentioned just yet is the price. Now, I'm still not going to talk about it because we just want to we want to hold off for a little bit because there's other things that we want to get to.
Don't say no right now because you're thinking I can't swing that.
No,
listen a little more.
Just listen. I'll tell you in a little bit, but I just want to talk a little bit about the sound quality that you're going to get, okay? Because you hear it, you just heard it, and now it's in your headphones, but that does not do it justice, right? We're talking about...
I was there live, and I felt like I was there even more live, if that's possible.
More live, absolutely. I couldn't believe how live it sounded. It was so incredibly live.
Clear.
I felt more alive. It was so live. I don't know how that's possible, but it was. We've digitally enhanced it. Even we're adding in some reverbs, we're adding in some little things, doing some stuff adjustments, and we're giving it that
many digits.
So many things. Yeah, I can't believe it. It's become a perfect studio sound with basically the acoustics of like a Gothic cathedral. Like imagine you're like in a church. You can't get that quality of sound anywhere else, and you might be able to.
Todd did.
Todd,
computers. Anything.
Todd, thank you, Todd, for all your hard work.
Thank you.
We really appreciate. Todd's right over there.
He's nodding.
We didn't give him a mic. We only had the 2 mics. So, thanks, Todd.
Sorry, Todd.
Yeah, but this was a big room, but it gave me that Gothic cathedral sound, and it was beautiful. But after, what happened after I left the auditorium, the arena, wherever it was, I just felt a little sad. I felt a little sad about how things.
They kind of had to haul you out. You didn't go voluntarily. You were hanging on.
No,
to the
seat.
You
there was
didn't want to
literally.
leave.
I think you had left and then saw that I was not with you anymore. And then you came back in, and that's when they were basically, I was being clawed away from the seats.
Ripping.
Yeah, it was.
I don't blame you. I understand.
We don't have to. We don't have to get too deep into that. But it was a sad look. But it reminds me of, sometimes Christmas can be a little blue.
There is that element. You know, we reflect on things from the past. You're right.
We do. We do.
She'll have a blue Christmas in the woods. She'll have a blue Christmas in the woods. Just Beta and she in a bus amongst the trees. She'll have a blue Christmas.
I like to think that the king would have been a big fan of the Jurassic franchise. And I think listening to that song, you can tell he would have probably.
Oh, probably. Yeah, probably. I've gotten that vibe from him before. I've definitely gotten that vibe from the king. You know, it's just like we've said before in the past. There's two things that go hand in hand, and that's Christmas and there's dinosaurs, and there's nothing else in between. It's so.
That's
and
exactly
also,
what
if you
we
want
said.
if you
We
want
said
to
that
add a
before we
third
started.
thing, if you want to add a third thing, throw the king in there. You know, those are three things. You know, the king.
Most years we say that.
Essentially they're the we three kings. You know, they're kind of, you know, it's a trio, if you will. So I don't know if you're all getting this, but I'm not sure if we mentioned it, but this was live in concert.
This
happened
was
live.
We were there. We were not invited. We had to buy tickets, and I'm so glad we did. But this was live. The audience was enthralled. You could have heard a pin drop, except for when we were screaming before every song because we were so excited.
Yeah. My hands hurt after this show so much, not just from clawing on the seat trying to leave, but from clapping. I don't know if you've ever done that before, where you've just, you know, clapped so hard that you strained your arms a little bit and you hurt your hands.
Oh,
that was me.
gosh.
Just imagine
Yeah.
that. You know, I just still didn't say
I
open your
saw
eyes.
those
So
mitts.
imagine.
Those mitts
Oof.
were raw and red. Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. And, you know, that's what happens is sometimes that blood gets flowing, right? It just gets in there and it just starts flowing through. And, you know,
yeah.
this
When
concert.
my blood gets flowing, you know what I want? I want to rock. I don't want some of that traditional stuff that we had before. I want to rock when my blood gets pumping like that.
It's like midsummer and it's rock and I'm just like swatting things off my arms because I'm getting stung every 2 seconds. And, you know, I honestly don't think there would be a better track for rocking. You know, if you want to rock, this is the one to rock to, you know? I think you can agree with that, right?
I agree with that. And let me just say, I really dig this song.
Me too. I think this might be my favorite one. I don't know. I think it might.
We'll see.
We'll see.
what they think.
We'll see.
Roll it.
It's rolling.
Skeeter blood rock. Skeeters inside, ambers that fossilized, with millions of years for geneticists to begin to release the precious DNA that's kept in. Skeeter blood rock. Waiting in mines, diggers look all the time. Prehistoric bloodsuckers sealed up underground, ready to be found at the right time with the right find. They'll get dino DNA. Then at night time, it'll be bite time when the dinos escape with the cage.
Oh, man,
Wow.
I'm just moving and shaking. I hope
You
I'm
know-
not making too much sound over here. Oh, boy, what a bop that is.
It was. And, you know, in previous years, we've done this 4 other times. This is our 5th time. And in previous years, we're taking a little bit different approach. You know, we're kind of reflecting on our childhoods and the past and just the love of that time of year. But this time we're having a good time. We're having some fun. We're getting into it because this is some jams, I think. Is that what they say? It's just it's some, like I said before, you clap along to this stuff and you get into it because it's
Until
unlike
your
anything.
Hands are raw.
Mm-hmm. Now, if you want to, you can do that at home in front of your TV.
Good.
With a
But only
VHS
if
tape.
you have it.
Only if you have
Only
it.
if you have a physical copy. This is not streaming anywhere. It's not
Nope.
on your TV. It's not on Peacock. Brad, are we ready to let them know yet, or are we going to hold them off in suspense a little bit longer?
What do you want? Should we tell them that it's on? We're gonna do DVDs.
Give them a little. Give them a little, Brad.
We're gonna do DVDs. We're doing DVDs. Okay. Look at that. We're stepping it up. We're doing DVDs and not Blu-rays. We don't. I don't know how to. I'm not sure how
Nobody
to make
has
those.
a Blu-ray player.
I don't. Nobody's.
Honestly,
No. We're all streaming these days, but this is not. We're not streaming it. But
people said it couldn't be done. Todd said it couldn't be done. The company said it couldn't be done, and we insisted. Minute by minute, hour by hour, we worked to find the resources. You are gonna get a DVD this year. The option.
The option. You can always choose from all the other, like we said, all the other versions. If you just want to listen to this in your car or whatever, if you want to throw the 8-track in, that works. If you want to listen to it at home or whatever, you can do that too. You spin the vinyl, that works. But if you want to put it on that small screen and just watch, that works too. But because you're getting visuals, I actually ran through the tape before, and I happened to see myself, down in the corner. They cut to the crowd. It was, very quick, but I was there. There was like kind of a big sign. Somebody was holding up like a big sign in front of me, but I was right there. Like I saw where my seat would have been. It was, I know. I didn't even get to see. Yeah. I felt like it. I felt like it.
And they can be a part of history if they buy the DVD. You might not feel as part of the history if you don't splurge for the DVD. But if you do, I guarantee it, you will feel that you're part of this event that happened on July 5th, 2022. Of course, the day after the 4th of July, the day that most of us start decorating.
That's when it
Christmas
starts.
And start singing Jurassic Holiday songs, obviously.
Yeah. Now, I mean, I could tease, some more versions. If you did want to watch this, in VR or something like that, I have no idea how that's even possible. So you're going to have to figure that out. But you can only figure that out if you get a copy from us, okay? And so, figure that out. I just wanted to throw the idea out there for everybody. If they did want to think about how to put it in VR, they could do that. But me, I don't know. We're not offering that copy. But DVD?
Todd's shaking his head.
Heck yes.
What
No,
does
Todd?
know? Todd,
Yeah, Todd.
It could be done.
Todd, did you
Could
have
be
one
done.
of those things you put on your head? No? No? Okay. All right. Well,
Seems like you would. But... Let's pull things back here.
Let's
I
come
feel
back.
Like they're getting a little too excited, possibly out there in the Jurassic Park podcast world.
Oh yeah.
We've had 2 solid rockers. I think our blood might be pumping a little too fast. Maybe we bring it down a little bit.
Okay.
With this next song, I like to imagine Maisie living in a huge castle mansion. It's just surrounded by opulence. It's like a museum in there. And then imagine downgrading to a small hand-constructed cabin and only wearing flannel all year long. Imagine
all
that.
year. I don't
There's
know
something
where.
very
Yeah, I
Christmassy
don't know where
about
she got all those
flannel,
flannels. It does feel Christmassy for sure.
It's like the setup of a Jurassic Hallmark movie.
Poor Maisie's in danger wherever she is going.
But that is just life for an engineered clone. She's moody and surly for Owen and Claire, and goes off on bike rides that take her nowhere. Though Owen has watched over her since she was little, she's a teen now, but he's barely even taught her how to whittle. She's just stuck in his cabin, no friends, school, or sports. No wonder she ran off with that Rain Delacourt. You can't blame her.
Can't.
You can't
I
blame
mean, you heard that. You heard that tale. No, that sounded kind of. I understand it. I connect with her in that moment. That's rough. That's definitely rough. You know what?
The holidays is about family, and sometimes family is hard.
Oh yeah,
Sometimes.
it gets difficult. It gets difficult. But let me ask you, because I didn't get a chance to. I was there. I told everybody that, right? I was there in concert.
We were there.
But yeah, we were there. Yeah, we were.
Would not have been anywhere else.
I don't know if that sign was fully in front of you the whole time, but I was wondering, because that sounded to me like Josh Groban, but I couldn't tell.
Well,
was he
thing.
there?
Like the sign did start in front of me, but then I asked you to trade with me, so like I could see the whole concert perfectly. And it wasn't
right.
Josh Groban, but there were so many artists at this show. They all wanted to be a part of supporting all these dinosaurs being rescued from the black market around the world. God bless the DBG.
God bless them. They're doing the Lord's work, and it's just something that, I don't know if I'd personally be able to get out there and do, because I want to keep my fingers and things, because I don't know how to like approach a dinosaur, so I don't know. But the people that do know, I would love to fund their cause, and I think that's what we can do. And let me tell you a little bit about that. So I know I teased it before. I set you up for the payments, but I didn't want to like bog it down with talk about payments and everything. But we do gotta support things, and by support I mean most of this money goes to the cause, right? And some of it,
the
like
large majority,
very large majority goes to the cause, and some of it has to go to production, and so it just
gotta be
just throwing it
responsible.
out there.
Gotta cover costs. Todd makes us.
Todd. But this one is going to cost you very easy, very breezy, $32.99. Look, that's not much for a DVD these days.
Grocery bill.
I mean, DVDs these days, I think they go for like $7,500. That's what they cost
On the internet, inflation, I think we all know what that's like. You can't buy groceries for $32.99, an easy payment. You can't buy a tire for your car for $32.99.
They're selling these things that are like just pictures that are like, what are they called? NFTs? They're literally for $99. I don't get it. But this is $32.99. There's 99 in there, but it's the $32.99.
It's like it's almost 33, but it's even cheaper than 33.
Even cheaper.
$99.
Now, if you do want to pay by credit card,
that's a nice option.
It is a nice option, but we're going to be selling this in the city. It's going to be in the city. Okay, so I don't have one of those things that you plug into your phone to scan the card. I didn't.
Chip readers.
No, I don't have one.
Yeah.
I don't have one. But if you want to pay by credit card, you can. But if you do want to pay with cash, you're going to get. It's going to still be $32.99. Okay. So we're selling this in the city. So this is the. In previous years, we've done the whole online orders and everything, but we did kind of get ripped off in the past by our online processing fees and all those things.
There were all
So
kinds of sellers' fees.
Yeah.
It was really hard.
it was very hard, and all we want to do is produce something special for everybody, and then these card companies, and they're just
The holidays are hectic enough. It's just a headache. So if you want to make it your business to get this album, which you do, the DVD, or if you just want to go audio, just go audio. You gotta find us in the city. We're gonna be on the street hawking these things, and I know they're gonna be going like hot cakes.
oh
Look
absolutely.
for the guy who has the table of sunglasses. We're gonna be right by him.
I think it's down near 4th Street. So if you just want to go down there, we'll be down there. We're
the
gonna have
spot.
our table. We went through, we set it up, we just make sure the table fit on the street, and it was beautiful. It was a nice little setup. Just one of those, just a straight like white table. It was just like a standard, like one of those
I picked one
foldable
up
ones.
at Costco.
Yeah.
I picked one up
so
at Costco the other day. We're set to go.
we're set.
We're gonna be
We're
there.
set. I
Come
forgot.
find us.
I have to get I'm gonna bring my camping chairs, the unfoldable ones, so we have somewhere to
Those
sit.
are real comfy. They were really nice that time we went.
They have cup holders in them now, so just throw our coffees in there, because it might be cold. It's winter, and it's cold in the city, so we're gonna do the best we can. But we're gonna be down there.
Like that.
We're gonna be down there, and if you want to, you can come down and bring your $32.99 in cash, and you'll get these 8 beautiful holiday tracks, or 8 beautiful holiday videos. Is that what they are? It's like
It's like video tracks.
Yeah,
on
video
this
tracks.
DVD. You could go to the menu and pick which one you want to start at. I just say start at the beginning every time, and then
play.
start
I
it
hit
over
play
again.
all. I hit play all. Because you can do that. You don't have to individually, but you can just hit play all. I would do it.
Hit play all, and
Hit play all.
We'll put a tutorial on the case that shows you how to hit play that way, so you can really experience the whole thing the way it was meant to be seen on DVD. And of course, if DVD is a little too advanced for you, we can do VHS.
Yeah, we're doing it. We're doing VHS. It's gonna be beautiful. That's my, format of choice. I love it. I love it. I love it. Did I say I
Very
love it?
collectible.
I do love
You
it.
did say you loved
it's
it, and
we're
I'll
kind
hear
of
it again.
it's like the rogue style of going out there and just doing things a little differently. We're trying to do things differently and be a couple of rogues. Selling it on the street. I think it's gonna pay off. I think it's gonna pay off this time. None of those fees.
You know what, Brad? You talking about rogues? That reminds me of a certain someone who flies some planes in those nice tropical climates around the world.
Oh yeah, let's take a listen.
Kayla Watts in Malta is the one to see for your sundry black market dino needs. Kayla Watts in Malta is the one to speed you to your destination overseas. She'll fly the midnight oiler, make deliveries. Cross her and you'll find yourself in pain on your knees. Kayla Watts in Malta is the one to see to make dino deliveries for you.
Beautiful.
Whenever I think of the holidays, I do think of Kayla Watts and her specialized plane, the Midnight Oiler, as seen in Jurassic World Dominion. I do think of that. It's very holiday festive.
That was one that it brought me all around the world. I was clapping. Again, my hands are still hurting. It's beautiful, and I love that track so much. I hadn't heard any of these. We've done so many tracks. I don't even know how many we're up to by this point, but we've seen so many tracks and heard so many, and this time they're all brand new tracks. Can't believe it.
New tracks. Artists are always going to make art. Artists make art. They make it. They
do.
won't stop.
They do. I don't know. I like to think of this like, you could just spend so much of your time, if you don't have
Time
and
is
money, time and money, because like you might not have a way to go back in time and cherish this concert in person, but you could hopefully you could scrounge up some bucks and come on down and pay for it. But if you don't, and you have to like spend a lot of time and energy and make some like traps and stuff to like catch your family members and be like, hey, give me some money, I need some bucks, can I have some please? You can set up traps along the house if you need to. I've done that before. My son carries around a wallet these days. It's like a big wallet. And I'm like, where'd you get all that money? And so sometimes I'll put like a bunch of his cars on the ground and he'll slip and fall. And I'll be like, give me that money. I know it's questionable, but
it's a hard world. It's a hard world we live in. And the thing that pulls you away from that is the Jurassic Songs of Our Lives collection.
Mm-hmm.
A performance, a live performance, 65 million years in the making, live in concert on every format that you could want. And you know what? I didn't want to announce this quite this early in the program.
We're doing it. We're going to do it.
That we have never yet offered. And I know we got some old school fans out there. Guys, yes, I know there were rumors online. Yes, we will be offering hand-punched player piano rolls of all the songs that you hear on this DVD.
Wow.
The fans ask, the fans get.
No way. I can't believe it. Are you kidding me?
Including, I'm not kidding you, but I think you're really going to want it for our next song.
Raptors in the window, clawed hands using the handle, children huddling silent, side by side, stainless steel panels. Raptors enter, clawed toes tapping, ladles dropping, dangers near, stun one from head trauma, lock one inside the freezer, run to find some grown-ups. Here come the Raptors, use the computer. How's there a T-Rex inside this room?
The imperfect voices of children truly capture the beauty of this holiday.
Yeah. I couldn't believe it when we went to this show. Again, that sign, it was... So I did get to see the outskirts. So I did see it was one of those setups where they had just a bunch of kids up there on stage singing, the children's choir. It was beautiful. So I saw a few on the outsides, but I didn't get to see whoever was playing the piano that time. But it was beautiful. And that one really brought me back to just how special all of this music is. And thinking about, my childhood.
Listen
and
to the crowd. Every single time, for every single song, the crowd was screaming exactly the same way. And that's how you know this was a quality performance.
Yeah, it's like they didn't fade from start to finish. They sounded exact. We all, when I say they, I mean we did. We all did. We were there, me and you, and we were giving it that same energy at the beginning as we did at the end, sounding exactly the same. It was something you can't get that type of vibe anywhere else these days, especially from a Christmas album.
Unless you purchase a DVD of the Jurassic Songs of Our Lives collection, a performance 65 million years in the making, live in concert. That's the way. It's the one way.
It's the only way. It is the perfect soundtrack for your life. I don't think I've ever said that phrase before on this show. It's just it's the perfect soundtrack for your life. And I think around the holidays, we're always wondering what should we throw on the TV when family's around. You're eating dinner, you just have something on in the background. This is it.
Decorating the tree.
Oh,
I always say
decorating.
it.
Yes.
This album is once in a lifetimes, and we've done this. This is the 5th time, but this one and all the others are once in a lifetimes.
Yeah, it's a Christmas classic. This one specifically, but the others as well. They're all Christmas classics that are, once in a lifetime making. And I don't know how we've done it. We've done it again, and we didn't even do the concert. We're just selling it for you. So, let's give it up. Actually, let's give it up to all those people that made this concert possible. Without you guys, this thing wouldn't be doing
start
this.
Clapping, please.
Come on,
Not
Todd.
just us.
You can do it.
Todd.
Come on.
No?
No.
He must have something to do. All right.
His hands. He said his hands are full.
Guys, there's
Todd.
one more teaser track that we're going to show you tonight. You have a very limited window in which you can buy this, and I think the answer is going to have to be yes after you hear this next one.
Yep.
You know the price. You got to find us out on the street next to the guy with the sunglasses. That's where you seal the deal. Bring your cash. Find it. Bring it. Carry it. However you have to. Credit's not preferred. We don't offer streaming. We don't offer digital copies. Why would you want digital? You want something in your hands.
You're going to want this in your hands. Trust me. Take a listen.
This is an arbitrary list of Jurassic Park things. 12 copies biting, 11 flying reptiles, 10 foreign bidders, 9 failing fences, 8 Malcolm Chuckles, 7 Spino Chasers, 6 Tuttle Films, 5 million DNA code sequence gaps, 4 film directors, 3 velociraptors, 2 parental Rexes, and 1 sick Triceratops.
One sick Triceratops, and there it is.
There it is. There's no other way to wrap that up. But that was beautiful. This is the moment where everybody started filing out of the building, and I was just weeping. I was weeping. Let me tell you. I don't know.
And you can finally see the stage. That guy with the sign finally left.
Yeah, he moved, so I got to see them do the bow. At the end, literally everybody came out. But I was like, "Is Josh Groban there?" I don't know. I didn't see him. But
all those different artists barely fit on the stage. Let me tell you, they were packed shoulder to shoulder, shoulder to shoulder. Oh, that's my alarm for my. I'm gonna have to go to my next podcast where I'm selling. It's a different soundtrack, but this one is the one I'm really here for, guys.
I mean, you didn't tell me you were selling other soundtracks.
I don't like to talk about it. Todd knows about it. He didn't want to say anything.
Todd, can you edit this out, Todd? Todd,
you can't.
No,
he's good with computers. I'm sure.
I think
it's no problem.
he'll mark the time. It's 40:47. Okay, well, now that I don't know how to. All right,
guys, this is available. It will be available. We will be out on the street next to the guy with the sunglasses. You all know where it is. It's near 4th Street. It's right there.
It's near 4th Street, and just bring your $32.99, and you'll get the perfect soundtrack to your life. I don't know how to tell you any other way. It's gonna be special. It's gonna be brilliant. It's gonna be vivid. You're gonna get to see everything that I missed when I was there in concert. I'm gonna buy it. Can I? Hopefully you have one. Can we set some aside for me and you?
I mean,
or we'll see.
I
I guess.
You technically from last year.
That's right.
Because I'm selling this other album. I'm not even gonna bring it up, but I am gonna have some cash coming in. So I'll pay you back finally. Thanks for being patient.
I appreciate it. Todd, can you cut this maybe? We'll edit. Don't worry about it. Nobody's going to hear this part, but
the important thing, this album is once in a lifetime's the Jurassic Songs of Our Lives collection, a performance 65 million years in the making, and it's
live in concert. Beautiful.
And it benefits the Black Market Dinosaur Rescue Initiative put forward by the DPG, doing the Lord's work.
Yeah, and I'm taking money out of my pockets right now. I'm giving it. I'm gonna put it in a bucket for later. When we go on the street and sell. I love this score. I want to watch it myself. I'm so excited to watch it myself. To get because the lighting package was so brilliant. I could see the lights pouring down. I just couldn't see them on stage, but everything else was so great. The music was great. Let me tell you, that music was chilling. My arms are tingling just thinking about it. I can't believe it.
Through the magic of these discs that we are releasing to the public, you will actually get to see the concert that you heard in person. And everyone else will get to see the concert that they did not get to hear because they did not get to go to that concert. Which is too bad. It was July 5th. It's exactly when you want to celebrate Jurassic Holiday songs.
Well, come
plan
on down.
ahead, people.
Come on down. We're going to be there all day. We'll be out there from, I think we're going to be out there at 5 a.m. We're going to start early. You never know. It's a work day, so people might be out early in the city. So we'll be there 5 a.m. We'll wrap up when we wrap up. When people stop buying, that's when we'll wrap up.
Listen,
so we'll see you down there.
Make it your business. Make it your business to get there. You better get there quick, because if we
come
sell
on
out,
down, we're
not gonna feel bad. I'm gonna tell you, sorry, somebody who liked Jurassic Holiday songs more. There's lots of fans of that. They wanted it more, and they got it. Too bad. So sad.
Yeah. So come on down
Todd,
and
don't give me that look, Todd.
Todd. Okay.
People love this stuff.
People do. People love it. Todd. Anyway, like I was saying, come on down and help bring the holidays into your home with, let's say it one more time, LIFE TIMEZ RECORDS, the Jurassic Holiday Songs of Our Lives collection. A performance 65 million years in the making, live in concert.
From
there we go.
Records.
From LIFE TIMEZ Records. Thanks everybody for listening, and we'll see you down there on the streets. We are so excited. Let's head out of here. Wait, you didn't tell me you were making selling other albums.
Listen, I gotta feed the monkey, okay, guys? I got bills to pay. I still have to pay you back from last year. I didn't have any money. What am I supposed to do?
I can't. I had to
one album a year.
I had to tell the story of me taking money from my son's wallet. What did you? I mean,
yeah.
That's why I need that money. That's not on me. You owed me that money from last time. I'm not taking your son's wallet. I didn't say that.
Well, I hope not, because you better not come to my house and do it. Although I do owe you some money, so I'm planning on paying you back once the profits from this other album come through. I promise, I'm good for it.
But yeah, okay, all right, we're good.
I didn't think you'd care.
Todd.
We don't even talk about Strawberry Shortcake, so I didn't think you'd care.
I don't
Shortcake
care.
Holiday album. Who cares?
I don't care.
I don't.
I do care, actually. I do
bring it
care.
up?
No, I do care.
Oh, well, thank you.
Thank you all so much for joining us for our Christmas special for 2022. I love these episodes. And of course, all of that is all made up and all fake and all in jest, and we're just having a good time, improving, making stuff up on the fly. We absolutely love putting together these special presentations for everybody. They are so much fun. And I have to give it up to the person who really makes these all completely possible, and that is Travis Stevens. Travis puts so much time and effort into making all of these tracks every single year, and my mind is blown. They are so funny, and they make me laugh, like, truly deeply. They are so much fun, and I'm blown away every year when he pumps out some amazing Jurassic Christmas inspired tracks. It is just so much fun to listen to. So thank you so much to Travis for doing that once again this year. It just blows my mind how you're able to do that. So thank you so much, Travis. We really appreciate you, and you make our holiday season even better each and every year. But that is all we have for you this holiday season, so we really appreciate you listening to this Christmas special. It means a lot, and we look forward to this every year, and it is truly one of my favorite episodes of the year to do. So have a wonderful holiday season with all of your family, all of your friends, everybody out there. Make it something truly special, something memorable. Give back if you can. To real organizations. I know we were talking about some made up stuff in the segment there, but really give back and shine the light on things that really need to be shined on. And stay safe out there. Be kind. Continue to fight for representation, change, and equality in the Jurassic franchise, but more importantly, outside of it, in the real world. Let's continue to make this world a better place this holiday season. Again, thank you all so much for listening, and as always, enjoy.
Five minutes. Drop what you're doing and leave now.